let's do a quick PSA right now. Guys, night nectar is bad for you. Demi-sec, semi-bad for you.
It's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you.
But brut is the wine.
Hi everyone, welcome to Yours and Wine, and welcome to another episode where we're chilling and sipping.
Thank you to all our faithful wine lovers and followers. And to our new people, please like, please comment, please subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell everyone about Yours and Wine. We have a really awesome channel, guys, so just stick with us.
So today we are shooting some wines that you guys can all try for spring. You guys know how much we love a wine list in life, so we've got you. And we've got 4 wines that we absolutely love and want to recommend for springtime.
So as you guys can see, we've already gotten started with a glass of Graham Big Brut. So Shamila's about to tell us more about that and why we've chosen it for this occasion. But yeah, cheers to spring.
Cheers!
Ching ching!
So today we're having a Graham Big Pinot Noir Chardonnay Brut. For me, I think it's the best for spring because it's like just a classic brut, very like crisp finish. It's incredibly tasty, and I mean Peter Ferreira is the MCC god.
That God.
So you really like bubbles. You know, for spring you want something fresh, you want something new, crispy. You know.
What I like from them especially is their Brut Rosé.
For sure.
It's so good, guys.
Really?
Yeah. And for me, it's December, hey? Do you know that's the absolute mood for it. Very, very good.
For me, this is definitely like the world is open. Let's go. It's very like summertime, springtime. Pop, nana, where you at? You know, like let's get out the winter, get into the sun. That's what I'm taking with me. But I don't know about the brut.
Honorable mention to the rosé. I feel.
I think so.
Like I think it's really beautiful. More than any other brut rosé.
I think I try to avoid rosé, so I've never actually had this rosé.
I'm sure you have.
But I think I'll try
But
it.
they consistently have said how much they like it.
Yeah.
My aunt absolutely loves it. And Tubby cooks, that is.
Love her so much, eh?
No, actually we don't drink rosés a lot, brut rosés.
Maybe we should go on a little tour.
Yeah.
Like
We should
start exploring.
dabbling in that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I really enjoyed that the Steenberg one we did in that other video.
I
You
remember.
really liked
Guys,
that.
I really liked it. The Pinot Noir rosé.
I want to try it with bride meat, like we said
Yeah.
on that video.
Yeah.
I would like.
I'm sure we can acquire.
I want that.
Yeah. Let's just have a bride.
Another rosé that we don't speak about, you guys, and I think you guys haven't tasted it, but we like when Bula sent all that stuff for our WGN, was the Rue Constantia rosé. It's so
Was it good?
Like, it's silky. Hey.
Really?
Literally, if you were to put silk on your tongue, that's
such a nice description.
It's so nice.
I don't think there's anything from Croix Constantia that I don't like.
Yeah.
And they consistently impress me. Like the more I drink, the more I'm like, yo, Oaks, well done.
Bula's good at what he does.
And he's an amazing person.
he's the
and
guy
they're
that
unproblematic farm.
On the right side of history,
Yeah.
as Mosh said.
How would you guys describe like the tasting notes of this?
Okay, let's do this.
I think for me it's a very good balance between like the fruit and kind of, I don't know how to, well, basically the Chardonnay and the Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Like it's not too fruity, but it's also not too kind of red, like, you know, like a heavy red wine type of.
I get you.
It's got
The
quite a lot of
acidity.
creaminess.
For me, the acidity is a bit light.
And I think it's a Chardonnay.
It's reasonable for a brut. Do you get me? You know, sometimes like you can drink a brut and like you guys know, sometimes the hot beer, you feel the hot beer coming.
Yeah.
But I don't feel this with this. Like I mean, I've done it before. Had a whole bottle, solo dolo.
True.
I don't know how you drink a bottle of bubbly on your own. That sounds hectic.
I did it.
Hayi,
That
ilula
day,
chomi.
Iwine any
it was
day.
a Friday.
Ilula chomi, FCC.
Really?
It's literally like it's 5 glasses.
I feel like I struggle. Hey, it's
Really?
yeah. Not to potile yonke. I can't.
Another thing actually about this Grand Bec, before I forget, is it has a very champagne-like element. You know how champagne, it's not too bubbly. It's not like there's so many bubbles.
That's
so many
probably
bubbles,
why I
so many
enjoy it
bubbles.
so much.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming
This
like it
has kind of the same.
It's not like sitting in your mouth like
Yeah, that's very true.
you're tasting the actual wine of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You are tasting
Love that.
the wine.
Love that.
That's good actually, because a lot of MCCs get like it's actually just a bubble. Do you know what I mean? And they get caught up in that. So that's a very good description that you can actually get past the bubble and taste the wine.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see
Actually.
it. The bubbles, like, also, like, they're very relaxed. They die down as you go with the drink, which, for me, I mean, I love that.
Yeah.
Which is why you enjoy Prosecco, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
What's next?
Who's next?
So this is the Spear Creative Block 2, and it is a white Bordeaux blend. So that is Sauvignon Blanc, Semillon
Let
blend,
us go.
which is absolutely amazing.
Can't wait.
And I know that we've had the 3 and the 5, the Creative Block 3s and 5, 3 and 5, and but I don't
Have you had
recall
this?
us
I've
ever
never had
having
I don't think
the
we've
2.
ever had this.
And I went through our Instagram and saw that actually there hasn't been a moment for it.
There hasn't been a moment for it.
But I think, I don't know, so I know that Baxi and Balasa are pretty over Sauvignon Blanc, you know, and it's so typical for spring to have a sauce. But I think it makes the world of a difference when you add a Semillon to it. And I know that you're a big Semillon.
It just
Yeah,
makes
Semillon
I'm
is
grown and
actually a
sexy.
current favorite.
elevate.
And I think Semillon on its own would be perfect for summer.
Yeah.
But it's spring and you need that freshness of a Sauvignon Blanc. So,
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully this is good. I don't.
And I like the Semillon being involved because it's like we've just left winter, let's all be real. So we're still like, you know, easing into things. It's nice to just have a balance. Like we'll wait for the sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we're not directly within the warmth of summer.
Or just never drink sauce.
I mean,
that's
I'm
also
a Constantia Sauv girl, so Sauv is not my number one go-to, but Constantia Sauv.
Yeah.
And there is a difference.
throws it
There is a difference. I will say that.
There's like a bubbliness that happens. It must be
Isn't
the terroir.
Constantia known for that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sauce,
So it
yeah.
is the terroir.
They make most of the Sauv in the country, actually.
Yeah.
So I think they only make up 0.5% of the Western Cape wine terroir, and then they make 50% of.
If you
of
guys are
Sauv.
wondering what terroir is, go check out a little video there on our IGTV.
Yeah.
Wine
Where we
Sauv.
showed you
This
it.
class.
We got y'all.
Siyanifundisa, guys. So,
Do the right things.
us
Do you know what
taste.
I always like? I love the color when they smell.
Yeah. Yeah.
It always just makes it just a bit more
Lively.
deeper and
Gravitas.
Lively, lively, lively.
There's that on there.
Telling you.
The Semillon makes it less sauvy, which is great. I think.
Honestly, always saves the day. Like, thank goodness.
Can you guys swap?
But
I'm
it
into
is
this.
sure
Do you know
under
the actual percentage?
Taxis.
Always white.
peach grass. For sure, I get the grass. Gooseberries. Extended contact on oak. And the
Nice.
lease has enhanced its complexity.
So it's time to move on. It's time to move on. We are doing some rosé now.
Fine.
And this is actually, guys, I'm not little rosé. I'm not little rosé.
All day.
And Obs, you know how we feel, guys, about creation. It's not a secret. Absolutely love them. It's a Grenache and what? Blend?
I think it's Syrah. Just
Grenache.
check.
It's Syrah.
Grenache Noir, Viognier,
Viognier.
Rosé.
Oh, Viognier. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So quite keen on this one. This is Buster B's.
Yeah, this is my selection. I think like as much as we're moving into lighter wines and the mood is just feeling lighter and brighter because it's springtime, it still kind of has a little bit of that body and warmth. We're not getting too deep within the crisp and the light and the those kind of flavor notes. And I think the Grenache does that. It does this, and Viognier. I think as a white, Viognier is just generally quite a bodied wine, and quite well rounded. So I think it still has that wholesomeness, but not with the density of of a red wine, pretty much.
True.
And the color. Look,
Yeah.
Are you upset at the color?
It's like salmon.
Yeah,
Salmon pink.
and sometimes I think rosés could look a bit watered down, but I love the density of the red in this. It feels very rosé-y.
I think Viognier is actually quite a serious grape, in terms of whites. So that's probably why it makes so much sense. This is, I want to say gravitas again, but it has.
It holds its own. It holds its own.
It's very not hectic, but it's
it comes forward.
It's bodied.
Yeah.
It's extremely bodied, and I think in that way, I think there's, because some people will say that a rosé should only be one cultivar, it must be a Cab Franc if it's authentically a rosé. But I do think there's room for it, and so much more of an experience if you're mixing, especially a red with a white. I think it makes a lot of sense.
It does. I agree.
And I think some of the best ones are the combos.
I think so as
really
well.
beautiful.
Yeah, I think there's room for it. As much as the traditional rosé is the bleeding off and it's a pinot noir or whatever. I mean, look, I'm not upset at this, and I think there's just so much room because it's literally a whole creation of its own kind of thing.
But I wonder
Well done.
And I think just in the space of blends, I enjoy blends, so I think it adds for me to the blend space. Blend doesn't need to be so specified all the time. And I think rosés are also a place where a blend is very nomaini,
It's definitely nomaini.
Our specificities,
I think white and red blends are quite specified though. It's always a Chardonnay Pinot Noir. Why can't it be something else?
And that's what I'm saying. I feel this space is a lot more.
Yeah.
This is going.
And I'm wondering if people do that because it works.
Yeah.
Just because it works, or because there's actually the science behind why it has to be a Chardonnay with a Pinot Noir. Why can't it be a Sauve with a Pinot Noir, or why can't it be a Shiraz with a Sauve?
Knowing wine world, it's probably a proper precision and science is how well those two go together.
I'm sure acidity and tannins play a big factor because imagine a Sauve Pinot
with the Pinot Noir.
I don't know,
it doesn't even.
Nancy Wine 01 content, get guys sorted.
Hey, we should actually look into that. Actually, sounds quite interesting.
Also, Viognier, I think, is so interesting. I don't know what to say. He's a great feature artist. If they a feature on the song's gonna pop. Who's that? Because that's what I feel about Viognier.
Sure.
Frank Ocean, a lovely subtle detail.
Yeah.
Sometimes his name won't even be in the song or credited, but whoa.
He's there.
And I feel this is what Viognier always does. Just an elevation, and it's beautiful. So we are moving on to a Pinot Noir, which we have just learned Muthabezwe hates. We've just learned a new fact.
Maybe, okay, it's sub 10 now, so maybe I do like it.
But anyway, we chose this. Well, a couple of few of us like a Pinot Noir. I don't know about you.
I do.
We love a Pinot. And we selected this because a Pinot is the perfect light-bodied red wine, so it works for sort of the warmer seasons. It's not intense at all, as you can see by the color. It's just beautiful and ruby and lovely and
ruby red.
Ruby red. It's almost like see-through. You can pretty much see through your glass.
This is the only red that doesn't make me have the fritters hole.
Fritters hole, yeah. Which is very important for them.
Your fritters hole is.
That's a very important factor for
you really
them.
need to investigate
I have
that
a
matter.
food issue. But
I understand, it's a food issue.
Okay.
This is a Richard
Kershaw.
This is I have to see the bottle.
Smuggler's boot.
Fine, I can
Let's
bring
just
it to
actually
you.
talk to the bottle and read it. So this is a Richard Kershaw The Smugglers Kershaw. It's called the Smuggler's Boot, and it's a 2014 Pinot Noir. It's really beautiful. It's got like a bit of a niche vibes, but it's like a boutique wine kind of situation. Very different. Very different.
For Pinot.
There's a lot going on. It's actually like smoky, like BBQ.
BBQ is it because it's got the sweetness like of a barbecue.
I can smell it. Like it literally smells like a smokehouse, like that.
Shout out to Chef for this one,
Yeah.
hey?
Sure. So yeah,
Is it Chef?
Shout out to
Chef
Chef X, who has always got our backs.
What a guy.
For this beautiful Pinot Noir. He actually puts us onto such amazing brands and new wines all the time. So this is also one to add to the books.
Anyway, what are the summary? Like, what do you feel? What does this wine take you
I've
to?
said my photos. BBQ, smokehouse situation. It's actually quite meaty. This is what I'm saying. It's
Ivo, are you eating a rib while you speak about this? Because
Yes,
all
actually,
you want
yes.
to say it's a
Actually, yes.
rib.
actually maybe.
Actually, yes.
Maybe.
It's for sure that kind of. It's a
savory.
It's
savory.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't marinate my meat with this.
No,
Yeah.
it wouldn't. I don't think it would even.
Yeah, it doesn't.
hold.
But I
It doesn't
think
have
more than
gravitas.
anything, I'm really in love with the color. That ruby red. Like, so I don't often drink like Pinot Noirs or whatever because I love like quite deep, reds. But this is beautiful, and I think it makes so much sense for spring and the moment. And even like on your tongue, like Yahweh, just goes. You stop right.
You know that gif from the door?
Yes, but the tannins too. The tannins of it are.
It's actually a little bit tanniny.
It's a little bit tanniny, but like it's not a deep.
Yeah,
It's not. I don't think it's very tannic.
Right.
I'm getting tannins.
I think the issue is I drink a lot of like deeper
tannic
reds.
wines.
Yeah.
Because I drink like cab sauce
So
or
my
whatever.
racist again.
No, and to be racist, it's just not as tannic as like a cab sauce or
Is
whatever.
it tannic or
so it's not.
Tannic.
Is it
Tannic.
Tanana.
tannic?
No bang.
No bang, not the bang. But I love this. I want more. Let's we're at a braai. I finna do this. Do you get me?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Especially if you feel like a red,
Lovely,
but you don't want to be
Look,
hectic. I like the wine. I like how light it is. I like it's an easy drink for me. You know, I struggle with red quite a bit. So this is great. I think this is great.
It makes sense.
So yeah.
I get it.
I don't know. For me, I just feel. Obviously, everyone knows that I hate Pinot Noir now. And for me, the issue that I have with the Pinot Noir is that it's always going to be tannic, and I prefer my reds to be smooth. I actually like even a cab sauv. Like I actually struggle because the tannins in it are just.
What do you like? What wine do you like?
What do you
wine
mean you
drink?
like a red?
No, I
Which wine you drink?
like a Merlot. I like a Merlot led red blend.
Nothing bores me more.
That like I'm saying, it's a preference thing, and I for sure appreciate.
I
for sure appreciate, like, I don't like tannins. I don't like feeling the tannins in a wine. I just.
Do you like wine?
Okay, well. Cool, but
She likes salt.
I like a smooth.
So what she's really saying is that she likes
Salt.
Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying that I prefer a red, smoother blend.
Don't die.
Sauve and chocolate block.
Okay, a red
That's
smoother blend.
disgusting. But yeah, I mean, that's what I like.
You like what you like, Jimmy.
Yeah, I guess, but here's me being crucified on the cross. Could we Jesus Christ?
There may be a vacancy.
On the right.
There may be a vacancy at
Wine-ish soon.
Wine-ish. So just do look out for some announcements.
It's,
Do
do you know what it is? I like a tannin in a wine. Obviously, a tannin adds
She's
so much
lying. You don't
complexity
like
and
anything.
body
She
in a
just said
wine.
she hates tannins.
But I don't like to taste the tannin. Do you know what I mean?
Then it's not a
I
tannin.
don't like. Of course it is. Of course it is still tannin. But I just.
You don't like a tannin in the wine if you don't want
it
to taste
must
it.
be smooth. Do you know what I mean?
Let review.
must be
I
sweet.
don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Love you, Tommy. Love you.
Anyway, yeah. But I actually, yeah, fine. In terms of Pinots, yeah. This is cool.
We'll take cool.
Anyway, This has been fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for Spring Edition. Spring something. Just spring. Just bringing in spring.
And
Thank you for bringing in spring with us.
And it's Virgo season.
We're in hell. But this has been spectacular. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and making it this fun, the video. What must the people do?
Don't forget to like.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And honestly, guys, to be quite honest, the subscribing is way more important than anything else.
Rise and shine.
Comment, subscribe, guys. Don't worry about these views. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow, share.
Glory, glory, glory.